What is up, guys? It is Raid or Austin here, coming at you guys with Top Tuesday. I actually did Top Thursday last week. Again, I'm sorry about the watermark in Top Thursday. I'm pretty sure I got it worked out, so there should not be any watermarks left on this video. If there is, I'm sorry. I thought I got it worked out. But today we're going to be doing the top 5 most shocking deaths in video games. Now, I know you guys won't agree with a lot, or well, not a lot of these, but I know you guys won't agree with some of these on here. And that's okay. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. These are going to be what I thought were shocking. And so yeah, guys, if you don't agree with one, just tell me in the comments and tell me what you thought was the most shocking deaths in video games. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so in my opinion, Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 were actually really enjoyable zombie co-op shooters. But if you guys do not know, in Left 4 Dead 1, it is actually Francis, Zoe, Lewis, and Bill. As in Left 4 Dead 2 is Coach, Ellis, Nick, and Rochelle. Well, when Left 4 Dead 2 was announced and released, fans were asking, what happened to the original 4? And so, after all the fans, asking Valve and stuff, they finally released a downloadable content for Left 4 Dead 2 called The Passing, where the members of Left 4 Dead 2 actually come face to face with the members of Left 4 Dead 1. And once you get face to face with them, you realize that Bill is, not there. And it isn't until you start exploring around the map and stuff that you realize that Bill actually had to sacrifice himself for the greater good of the group. But it doesn't actually say what happened to him until a later DLC that was called The Sacrifice, where you see that his dead body is crumpled by the generator, and it's just it's sad. And okay, so the Assassin's Creed series is really good, besides these past couple games. But this part right here was pretty shocking and pretty sad. Okay, so Lucy helped Desmond escape the clutches of Abstergo, and she was by his side through everything. So as the final chamber door opened beneath the Colosseum, Lucy had stood by Desmond and watched him reclaim his destiny. Unfortunately though, Lucy was also a double agent working for Abstergo the whole time, and so the celestial being guided Desmond towards her, and you just watched as Desmond could not control his body, and he just stabbed Lucy and killed her, and she dropped to the ground. And me sitting there playing that part, it was a shocking, in my opinion. It was a jaw-dropping moment. Okay, so if you guys actually do not know, Cortana was almost like a hologram, but she was with Master Chief for years, and she was there to comfort him and console him. And it actually wasn't until Chief actually faced off against almost seemingly unstoppable Didact that Cortana was faced with a decision that will probably haunt John for the rest of his life. So without her help, Chief with no doubt would have died at the hands of Didact. But knowing that she was deteriorating at an incredible rate, Cortana had sacrificed herself to ensure Chief would live to see Earth once more. And it was probably one of the most heartfelt moments in the series altogether. Okay, this moment, dude. Ooh, okay, so I actually love the Gears of War series. I remember back in the day I used to play it all the time. And anyway, so Dom discovered that his wife was dead in Gears of War 2, and after he found out that, he really wasn't the same. So by the time Gears of War 3 rolled around, he was basically a shell of his former self. And so either way, he stuck with the Delta Squad's back, to make sure they could end the Locust Menace. Unfortunately, though, at one point during Gears of War 3, the team finds themselves backed against a wall in a battle. And so, with no option for survival, Dom sacrifices himself, and it was pretty sad. I remember watching it and just being so shocked, and Marcus, trying to run up and save him, and Mad World instrumental playing in the background. It was definitely a tearjerker for me, at least. Okay, so this final topic, the reason I picked it is because The Last of Us is an amazing game. Probably one of the best games I played in a while, and on top of that, this scene sets an example for the rest of the game. So basically, the first part, you start out as Sarah, Joel's daughter, and she is awakened during the start of the apocalypse. And so you, Joel, and your Uncle Tommy get into a car, your car, and you drive to town. And during your drive into town, you wreck, and you're not able to walk, so it switches to Joel. Joel's carrying her, and Tommy and you guys are running, trying to get away from the infected. And anyway, eventually, you get to this hill. Tommy's holding the infected back, and you run into one of the military men. The military men, see that you're injured. You tell him you're injured. He calls it in. And whoever's on the other end says that, basically like a shoot to kill. And he doesn't want to do it. You can tell he doesn't want to do it, but the person says he has to. And so he starts shooting. Joel, throws Sarah down to protect her. And he's, just shooting, and he keeps shooting. Well, anyway, Tommy finally comes up and shoots him in the head. Tommy asks if Joel's alright. They're, catching their breath, getting out of the shock. And then they look over, and Sarah's shot. She's shot. I'm pretty sure it was in her stomach or around that area. And so she basically dies while she's in the arms of her dad. And the Gears of War scene was a tearjerker, but this definitely was a tearjerker, and it was in the beginning of the game, so it set an example for the rest of the game, and honestly, it was one of the saddest scenes for me. So, okay, guys, so that's the end of the video. I am trying to get better at these guys. I'm sorry if there's some parts that are cringy, but Thursday's gonna be something comic related, because this was video game related, but obviously I'm gonna have uploads in between these. This isn't gonna be the only thing I do on my channel. It's a new series, and I'm more focused on the new series at the moment. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.